General John Buford, a Union major general and a cavalry commander, played a vital part in the most important battle of the Civil War. He was a daring general who strategized and deployed his tactics carefully. While Buford's military career was more successful than others, he was never really in the limelight as he was only a commander of the 1st Division of the Cavalry Corps. But the role he played during the Battle of Gettysburg was enough to promote him to an incredibly high status, even if only for a few hours. John Buford was born on March 4, 1826 in Woodford County, Kentucky, but he soon moved to Rock Island, Illinois. He only attended college for 1 year before switching to the U.S. Military Academy at West Point, New York. After graduating in 1848, Buford was appointed to the rank of 2nd Lieutenant in the 1st Dragoon Regiment. A year later, he was transferred to the 2nd Dragoon Regiment. When the Civil War began, Buford was actually offered a Confederate commission. He was part of a slave-owning family and his wife had family members fighting for the South, but he declined to join the Union Army. Buford became the captain of the 2nd Dragoon Regiment, but on November 12, 1861, he was promoted to major and made Assistant Inspector General of the Defenses of Washington, D.C. This rank only lasted until July 27th, when Buford was yet again promoted to a brigadier's commission and given command of the Cavalry Brigade of the Army of Virginia. As soon as George McClellan reorganized the Army of the Potomac, he gave Buford the command of the Cavalry Corps Reserve Brigade 1st Division. On June 9, 1863, Buford led his division at the Battle of Randy Station against Major General Jeb Stuart's cavalry, which was the largest cavalry engagement in American history. During the Battle of Gettysburg, everyone had a role to play, but General Buford's actions were all precise and dangerous. If he had made a single mistake, the Confederates would have reached the Union Army early before they were prepared to fight. On June 30, 1863, Buford led his 3,000 men into Gettysburg, playing the part of the eyes of the Union Army. He found parts of the Southern Army just outside of Gettysburg, and after skillfully aligning his troops, held off the Confederates from the strategic high ground long enough for Major General Reynolds to deploy the Union's men. If Buford had not thought to take the high ground before the rebel army, the Battle of Gettysburg may have been lost, and with it, the war. After Gettysburg, Buford continued to attack the South even as they retreated. There were cavalry skirmishes for 9 days until Buford halted the attacks. But unfortunately, in that very same year, Buford gained a sudden case of typhoid fever and was forced to take sick leave for a month. On December 16, 1863, as Buford lay on his deathbed, President Lincoln wrote and promoted Buford to Major General for a distinguished and meritorious service at the Battle of Gettysburg. In response, Buford simply said, "It is too late. Now I wish I could live." Buford is remembered as a hero of Gettysburg, not only by Lincoln and the Army, but by the people too. The next day, the New York Times printed Buford's obituary, stating that he was considered the best field cavalry commander in service and that the country has lost a noble spirit and a brave defender.